Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome to Broken Pieces, a small little sort of indie game that I can't even remember where the hell I found this. It was probably in like a YouTube video or something like that, I think. But it just sort of caught my eye as something that looked a little bit interesting. And I thought, well, it's one to keep an eye on. And then, of course, it went on sale at some point last year. And I bought it with the intent to stream. And here we are. As such is the story of most of the games I play here on stream. So, yes, Broken Pieces. As I said, it's a small little indie game. Well, I say small. I don't know how, like, actually teeny tiny small it is. But I understand it's got a small dev team behind it. So that's what I mean when I say small. And from what I understand, it's like we go to this, like, small, like, seaside French town or something, and things are weird, and we have to find out why they are weird. And beyond that, I know literally bugger all about it, other than it's sort of, at least in part, a survival horror game. And you know me, I do love me some survival horror, even if some of them are a bit broken and a bit janky sometimes. I understand this one is a little bit janky too. But I don't mind that. Like, if the game itself is enjoyable and fun enough, I can look past the jank. So we'll see. As I said, it's it looked interesting enough to catch my interest. And so I figured, well, let's give it a look and we'll see where we go. So, new game. Save slot 1, I suppose. Reduces the combat difficulty. This mode will focus on your experience with exploration, and puzzle. You enjoy the complete game as developed by the developers. Okay. So they do have a reduced combat one. Yeah, there is like, it's sort of a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and combat. It's a survival horror. So, you know, we'll see. We'll go with the original. Hopefully, combat won't be too bad. We'll see. We shall see. We shall indeed see. But, yeah. And, ooh. Select your camera. Fix camera angles. Inspire. Ooh, okay. Now this is difficult. Both of these are very, 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 very good options. So over the shoulder, of course, modern. Fixed camera, classic. I'm thinking let's go fixed, and we'll see where we get on.
Pierre, I can't take the suit. You will need it too. I don't feel right. Stay with me.
Ooh. That's a thing. Sounds like a helicopter outside. Great. I've got the windows open a bit because it was a little warmer today. Okay, so we got basic movement. We have... Yeah, so it's fixed camera angles, but it's still like general movement. It's not tank controls. That's fine. Alright, so things are a bit weird. Ooh, let's look. What is this? Interact with the world with A. Okay.
I see it now. We were all so entertained. We didn't see what was getting ready in the shadow.
Okay. Entertained? What do you mean entertained?
Leave them alone. Looks like scientific documents, but I can't decipher what's written.
Okay. Going for a bit of a cold open, I suppose.
this nightmare again.
That was random. Was that actually an earthquake, or was the camera just shaking? I think it was an actual earthquake, but okay. So, there was an earthquake, but... Oh, what if you change perspective with right button? These eyes, right stick, right trigger. So, zoom. Okay, yeah, we can zoom. Change perspective. Oh, oh! Oh, it's one of those! And we even get like a first-person viewpoint. Can we move around in the first-person viewpoint? We cannot. Okay, interesting.
Damn. When dust settles on your sport trophies, it doesn't mean you are getting younger.
True, I suppose. There's a door.
Pierre's tape collection. Insomnia will be a nice excuse to put it in order. Might even find some of the music he made for me. I could use the comforting. I miss listening to Pierre. He always used crazy effects on his guitar.
Fair enough.
Completely locked.
Okay. Let's see if there's much else. Also, that is a gigantic teddy bear. Like, that's less a teddy bear. That's more of a teddy seat or cushion, I guess. Okay.
Where are you going, Elise? I can't leave without my tape player.
Okay, apparently we need a tape player.
Nothing.
Ooh. So yellow is examine, whereas what scraps useful to create? Oh no! Start scavenging and crafting. I didn't know that.
It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking.
Okay.
I could use a good shower. When this feeling of being observed will stop. Pierre's special mess room. I can't believe one can own so many trinkets. I remember he got stuck once when the electricity shut down in the city.
Okay. No power? No power. Alright.
Nah. Maybe later.
Ah.
You come with me, my friend. It would get lonely without you.
Tape player. Open tape player menu. Music. Journals.
1, 2. 1, 2. That works? Okay. Damn machine. I'm finally starting to understand what's going on here with the electricity. A priori, everything revolves around the lighthouse. I consulted many old newspapers, and the village gazette told me that St. Exa was very poorly served by electricity and regularly suffered severe power cuts. I knew that it was a very isolated village, which is what makes it so charming, but I hadn't thought of that. Half of the articles in the Gazette are devoted to the inhabitants who, tired of the cuts, ended up installing small wind turbines for their homes. The other half is about the lighthouse, and that's where it gets interesting. I read that the mayor of the village had installed underwater turbines connected to the building, which are capable of producing electricity thanks to the movement of the sea. This has enabled the village to gain autonomy and to overcome the failures of the general electrical network. Anyway, I think it would be worth going to take a look at the lighthouse, because if the turbine system is damaged, it could explain why some electrical equipment is out of order while others are still working. I'll tell you what I found.
Interesting. Is that like a goal, an objective? Like go to the lighthouse and check the turbines? Okay.
Fourth day that I'm stuck. I'm not gonna make it here. They terrify me. I don't know what to do. They hunt me like an animal. They have taken on a human form, but there is nothing human about them. They come out of nowhere without you expecting it and materialize in a kind of elusive black vapor. And I can't do anything against them. I don't know how to fight them. I found a weapon, but I'm struggling to use it, and I'm always out of bullets. There's even more of them at night. They swarm like cockroaches. I have to shut myself up at home as soon as night falls. And they prevent me from leaving this cursed village, Pierre. As soon as I try to leave St. Axel, they arrive by the thousands and they get me. If they catch me, I wake up in my bed and it's been hours, maybe even a whole day. I'm their prisoner.
Okay, that's interesting. So we're stuck in the town, and it seems as though we're literally trapped here. And if we try to leave, if they get us, we just sort of wake up anyway. So, interesting. Okay, the magic stone.
I would like to tell you about the bracelet you gave me right after we arrived here. You found that gem on the beach and crafted it into this beautiful piece of jewelry. You told me that you felt that this pebble had something special, that it radiated. Well, you were right, you know. He protects me from the monsters I told you about. If I smack it against the ground, it produces a shock wave that violently repels ghosts. Sometimes he can even dissolve them when they attack me. He is so strong that I decided to name him Rocky, since it's a rock.
How original.
But Rocky is also a sensitive guy, you know? He doesn't like explosive noises. If I shoot a gun in his ear, he can even start a thunderstorm. At that moment, I feel transported to another reality, to another time. Once calm returns, I have the impression that it only lasted a few seconds, whereas about 15 minutes had actually passed. Better to use it sparingly. Sometimes I feel like he's almost alive. He gets lazy at the end of the day, especially if I made him work a lot. But, hey, nothing a good night's sleep can't fix. Anyway, all that to say that he reminds me a bit of you. It's probably silly, but I feel like you're watching over me through him. And that helps me hold on.
Okay, so the little glowing blue gem we're wearing on our wrist has some kind of magical entity in it. Good to know. Interesting.
I can't take this dream anymore. I wake up in this dusty tunnel-shaped cave. It is essentially made up of some kind of light-absorbing rocks, like the ones the insides of a planet would create. I go through this hallway and come across the ghosts that haunt me. But this time they don't try to catch me. There are also military and scientific equipment. I can't tell if they are studying or planning to attack something. A sheet of heavy smoke waits for me at the end, and it's too thick to see behind, and I'm attracted like a moth is to light. The closer I get to the exit, the more I hear ringing, until I realize it's my alarm, and I wake up like nothing happened, and at the same exact hour as usual, 8 a.m. If somebody finds this journal, gone nuts apparently. Do what you want with that information, or shove it somewhere warm.
Interesting. Okay, a bit of an exposition there, but some interesting stuff to be sure. Gave us some decent backstory. So yeah, trapped in this weird town, weird ghost things are going on. Makes sense, from what I've seen anyway. And can't leave. And we have this weird spirit thing.
It's so dusty here. I could use a vacuum to clean the vacuum.
Seems a bit redundant, but okay.
My life turned into an item. Round and round we go, stuck at the same track.
Does make me wonder if she's literally stuck in the time loop, but I guess we'll see. Ooh. Okay. This is a big house. This is a really big house. That probably goes outside.
After each storm, all you have to do is stoop to collect wood. Free heating. If I get you back, I'll let you have the remote. I promise. At least I know I can always find the things I leave in here.
Ooh. Objects from which HQ ammo can be crafted will be used up to produce some. Okay. Don't know why you need to automatically do that at night, but sure.
Another undeniable friend. It would be easy to get lost without it.
Ooh, notepad. Ooh, gather my belongings. High quality ammo from the chest. Okay, well, we'll do that last.
A little perfection for the road.
Oh, health, energy, and bullets, presumably. Okay. Random, but sure.
Since the day of the attack, I stopped counting. Not sure it matters anyway. I forgot it was here. Well, now I can clean the first one.
Fair, I suppose. So the ammo is in there. Can this go outside?
Completely locked.
Nope, lockhead. Oh, hang on.
Brand new. And a superb tool to stay busy.
Bloody Game Boy. Random, but sure. Ooh. Yeah, I've really got to start experimenting with these camera angles a bit.
Oh, forgot I found this old journal around town yesterday. Apparently they installed a secondary generator in the old lighthouse years ago. The extra current could help me out in my search for the other inhabitants. Let's check it out today.
Okay. Ooh, new objective. Was I supposed to be able to read something there? Because there was just a static screen.
I can't believe we moved with all these books. The worst part is, we most likely have doubles. Need to grab my things first.
Alright. Ooh, hang on. Ah, notepad, move, alternate cam, interact. Fair enough. Ooh. Low quality, handful of usable bullets. High quality 4. Ah, infinite low quality though, so it probably means they like do less damage or something. Personal Rocky. Interesting. We have ammo, but I don't think we have a gun, do we? No, we do. What? No, actually, no. We have a place for a gun, but we don't have the gun itself. Fair enough.
I left my gun in the shanty yesterday. Time to get it back. Training first.
Okay.
It's probably dry now.
Interesting.
The former owner had to do a lot of tinkering to screw up such a mess. Can't open without more stable electricity. Nothing interesting in this old garage anyway.
Fair enough. So yeah, it seems our first objective is get to the lighthouse and turn the power on. Seems to be our first big goal. Looks like we're going to be...
With all these storms, the previous tenant didn't know what to do with all the wood coming out of fallen trees.
It seems like we're going to be learning to shoot or something here. It seems like a bit of a training area for that. Ooh, dark. Powder. Interesting. Ooh, gun.
Without you, I wouldn't stand a second out there.
Well, we got the gun. That's a start at least. Fair enough. We has gun. That was easy.
Last time was very close. I need to keep up with my training.
Mm-hmm.
Time to shoot some cans. Let's start with the red one.
So left trigger.
Or the yellow one. Nah, the blue one. Definitely the blue one.
Ah, I see. High quality, low quality.
Good to go. And the last one. Now, let's warm up for some dodging.
Can't reload. I'm sure there was a reload button, which I think it said was X, but...
Okay, I'm ready. Now! Better be faster. Now, rappel training.
Okay. So we have a dodge, apparently. Bit action orientated, but sure.
Next time, you will think twice about getting in my safe space.
Repel. Ooh.
I'm glad this thing recharges during the night. Training's over. Getting out there seems a little bit less scary now.
Does it? Speak for yourself. So can I... Right, I see. So we can switch between high quality and low quality whenever we want. We can see the inventory there. That's the tapes. Can we not just see... No, I guess not. Oh, we are on an actual timer? Oh, God.
This watch creeps me out.
Okay, I did not know this game had an active day-night cycle. How could I?
The access is condemned at the top.
Well, uncondemn it.
I love the atmosphere of the streets of the village with this staging. Too bad this is now linked to where my nightmare started.
Oh, saving. Ooh. Okay. We can go down there. Where else can we go?
I better be home before the night. Left, the White Manor and the lighthouse.
Ah, I guess the lighthouse is down here then. Okay, well then let's go this way.
Thomas Levins. Fixing pipes is all right. Now try with my life. When things get back to normal, you'll have plenty to do, my friend.
You say so.
Nah, nothing of interest in these cars.
Okay, this is very different. I'll give it that. Travel to the lighthouse will take 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Completely locked. This numpad is not working. Like most things in the city, it is lacking juice.
Okay, definitely need to get the lighthouse working then. Interesting. This is very strange. Not in a bad way, just generally. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You again! Learn your lesson.
Okay. That was simple.
In a different scenario, I would have stayed here for hours with a book. You have to admit, the view is quite nice.
Yes, there is, and there appears to be a giant tower of water over there. Is it aliens? Axe. Behave, trees. Okay, we have axe. Don't know if we need it for anything in particular, but we have it.
Left, the White Manor and the lighthouse. Right, St. Exel.
Okay. St. Exel. Ooh.
When you care for plants, time flies. I wish it was that simple.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
This door has no handle.
Then push.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Okay, let me just check over here. Just see if there's anything kicking around.
Apparently someone was moving when everything stopped.
Nope. Off to the lighthouse we go, I guess.
At the edge of this cliff stands the famous flower house of St. Exel. It was given by its owner to the village, which still contributes to maintaining the quality of its gardens. Still inhabited, the building is regularly open for heritage events.
Hang on, one more thing.
The lighthouse! I'm getting closer.
I'm on the lookout for scraps. You never know, right?
The village really isn't investing in its infrastructure, and storms make it even more problematic. This tree was marked to be felled. It could make a nice bridge. It's hurt, but that won't be enough. A storm could help.
Start a storm. This is a thing we can do, apparently.
Well, it doesn't seem to have awakened them.
Huh. We can just kick off a storm. Who knew?
Psilocybe phosphorus, recognizable by its phosphorescent dress. It made its appearance a short time ago in the region of St. Exel. With its lightning growth capacity, it is able to grow in a single day. Ripe, they can be enjoyed by some coastal birds. Interesting. Maybe I should gather some of these. Hope the police will not catch me with these shrooms.
A shroom, but shiny. Throwing an item. Oh, you mean like throwing it away? Is that what it means?
This road seems to lead to the White Manor.
Okay.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Of course.
I think I'm going to need a lever.
Ah. Alright, I see. You're kind of blocking me off of a lot of places so far. But then it's early days, so it makes sense.
I can still picture the fishermen landing their daily catch of crabs and fish. Ugh, too bad I don't have change for these tourist traps.
I wish we could see more of the pillar of water, please. The giant pillar of water seems a bit more important to focus on. Well, that worked.
This buoy clearly defines what St. Exel is. A small, isolated fishing village where time seems slowed down or even frozen. A usually calm place where the haunting sound of the waves punctuates your day.
Is there more than one? I think there might be more than one of those weird water pillars. That's interesting. It's probably aliens, because it's always aliens trying to steal water.
This door requires electricity. Someone stole the circuit breaker.
Ooh.
You are facing the lighthouse named Le Crane. The lighthouse was built in 1835, a veritable directional beacon for the sailors of the coast of St. Exel. It was nonetheless decommissioned in 1983. It is only in 1988 that Le Crane was put in service again, welcoming a hydraulic generator that supplies the village.
Interesting.
It's like someone just came for this incredible spectacle and forgot his bicycle. But these things were not here before the attack.
You don't say. Oh, there's several. There really are several of them. Okay, so there are just these giant weird water pillars. Presumably someone or something is stealing the ocean, and apparently rocks with it too. Which is different.
Access to the top of the lighthouse is condemned. Apparently, multiple people were working here. Lucret, why did you have to be so grim?
Is it grim?
Because of recent events, a lot of circuit breakers were stolen from the electrical gates. While we wait to receive more, we keep the last one inside the equipment locker. In the meantime, don't hesitate to use the same one on different gates.
I see. Right.
A bit unexpected for a lighthouse. These cables go all the way to the ceiling.
So, yeah, things seem to have been going a little downhill even before things got weird.
This is a complete mess. It's like they pushed everything to the side to make room for something else. Nothing. Looks like a lot of security for simple maintenance equipment.
Okay. Don't think I have that yet.
So, this is where the electricity of St. Exel is largely generated. The turbine shouldn't be too far. It automatically locked the doors behind me.
Oh, no. That's probably not good.
This panel seems to monitor the pressure within the turbines. Only the first one appears to be working correctly.
Is it? 75, 1, 5, and 5. Puzzle time, I imagine.
Local police apparently suspect the cult has started kidnapping people. It is indeed curious so many people would disappear without leaving a note. Their last ritual site is located near the lighthouse, at the Point des Mâles. Might be worth checking out.
Sorry, there's a cult suddenly? Okay, yep, you're just... Oh, that ain't good. Okay, I got it. How old are?
Someone left a note for his coworkers. Franck is so fed up that we keep forgetting his birthday that he has set the day and the month as the padlock code. Can someone change that back to the inauguration date?
Okay, so inauguration date or this guy's birthday. Gonna be one of the two.
Watchtower schedule and system monitoring. The entire workforce is listed on the board. Something is written here, too. Could anyone pick up Frank's shifts for the upcoming weeks?
Alright. January, February, March, presumably. So, towards the end of February.
Nicholas system? That's probably where the town's additional current is monitored.
Okay.
I can probably restart the system from here once the pressure is fixed.
They haven't translated this into English, so I'm going to have to go by visuals. Okay, what do we got? Oh, override security, yes.
It's a bit much for just a common lighthouse.
Okay, so that's the door I came in through open, because that's the 3 rooms. That's the corridor, the room I had the fight, and the room I'm in now.
So, they had to make space for these machines? They do not seem to belong in a lighthouse. Good thing nobody can find them here. It's completely dark in here.
Well, get your little glowing friend thing to light things up for you. Huh, okay. Wait a second, what is... 1st, 14, 5th of Feb? It was every 2 weeks? Kinda.
The valve is missing here.
Right. Okay, so this is what we gotta work out. 25, 5, 75. Okay, based on what I can see from this angle, we've got, on turbine 1, we've got 75 on the top one. I think that says either 25 or 125, probably the former. It's probably 25. And then 1 on the bottom. Then we got 5, 5, and then 1 on the bottom. 25, 5, 75. Why the 75? I don't know. Which one just changed? Right, you're 25. So if we now change you to 75? So assuming you need to be 20... I'm assuming the numbers have to match or something, I don't know. Oops, something happened. Hey, yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, they do have to match. So we need 5 and 5 on the other two, but we are still missing a handle somewhere. Alright, that's fine, I got it.
It's completely stuck. It's completely stuck.
What is that? Oh, there's a weird thing in there. The door's open again, that's a start. So it was, hang on, what was the, here we go. Clues. 1835. Well, we can try it. Aha!
All right.
Sweet, one circuit breaker. Useful. But we still need
Let's put on some music.
That's not. Don't know what that was going to be, but I'm not interested in it. Probably copyright central, no, in my luck. Whilst I'm sure it's all about the atmosphere and the ambiance, and I understand that, I've got to be a bit more careful about that myself. So now we've got the circuit breaker. Let's see if we can open up that door.
All right. So now, I need to fix these colored cables in the right order.
Black, white, yellow, blue, I guess? Blue? Did it say the voltage? Oh, 240. Hooray! Actually, if I take the circuit breaker out, does it seal the thing up? Ah, yeah, okay, it does. Okay, right, so in order to have that gate open, the circuit breaker needs to stay in it. So it's take it out after you've done with the area. Fair enough. Good to know. So I'm assuming that that just lets you like recharge your health a bit if you're like hurt. You can rest for 2 hours to recover your health. Oh. I wasn't expecting that to work, but hey ho, it did. That is very strange that you can just start a storm like that. What is this? I don't know.
From the depth of the sea, his anger spreads through our families. This sounds terrifying. Wondering what's that thing they mention all the time.
Almost sounding very somewhat eldritch. From the depths of the sea, huh?
Despite the mess the protesters left behind, you're still offering comfort, aren't you? Only one destination for you, my bag. This is one of the places of contemplation in St. Exel. It was vandalized just before everything went down.
Interesting. Did we piss off a god by any chance? Seems likely.
Franck, the 19th of March, 1967.
Ah, 19th of March, huh? That might be for another code at the place. Okay.
Celine, the 30th of December, 1966. 27 is a really young age to go.
Powder, very nice.
They love leaving these tape boxes for their propaganda. Listen to us. Join the devoted. Maybe I should listen to it.
Dear people of Saint-Exil, this message is for you. I know our local authorities have been breaking their backs, picturing us as fools. Do not listen to this nonsense. Our actions are dedicated to all of you. Once the day comes, those who denied will finally see the truth with their eyes. The distant shall all be remembered. You are all invited to our next ceremony. This Friday, join us in the writing of birthdays from the departed boat. Let's put the world to rights. It's the only way now.
Interesting. So do we actually have a cult? Is that what we got going on here?
Damien, the 28th of June, 1971. This one looks like it came back from a long trip.
Hmm. Well, excuse me. I am assuming I only came all this way for the code. Oh, balls. Ow. Ouch.
You can't stop, can you?
Well, that happened. It is also worth mentioning, I don't know if you noticed, my axe broke when I was on the thing. So if I just sit here, does it like recharge really slowly, or do I specifically have to rest for 2 hours? Doesn't look like it is, so I guess I have to rest if I'm low on health. There might be healing things as well. Okay, so I got that guy's birthday. Not exactly sure what I need it for at this juncture, but I've got it.
This door requires electricity.
But it did say there was another lock, so I don't remember seeing another lock, but I may have missed it. We did also get, if there was another clue though, wasn't there? Yeah, 19th of March for the birthday. Yeah, one padlock code is Frank's birthday. Steel circuit breakers, the right dates of births on boats during rituals. Shooting fast, eaten by seagulls and crows. Basically saying that the mushrooms will regenerate every day, I assume. Alright.
It's completely stuck.
So we need to find the other valve handle thing.
So, what is your code, Frank?
Okay, I swear I checked that. Okay. 19th of March.
All right.
Sweet. If memory serves, both of these need to be set to 25.
Should work better with that.
Oh no, the 05, not 25. But I can't change the other one, which I think is interesting.
It's completely stuck.
Aha, had a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. I don't know what it was, just something about it made me think, maybe that. Okay. Then we turn on the power. Theoretically. Turbine's working perfectly. Ooh.
The documents on this desk look much more confidential than the previous ones. This place appears to be a government cell dedicated to recording underwater sound activity off the village. And this has been going on for a while. But I don't see what they're trying to find. They appear to be studying something at the bottom of the sea that is moving at precise coordinates. On April 17th, 1991, they recorded a signal which they define as organic. The signal was recorded on a cassette to be sent urgently to the DGSE because this would jeopardize the military security of the country. But one of the lighthouse maintenance staff apparently stole the tape. They quickly managed to identify him and where he lives. Wait, this is my house.
Ooh. Was it your boyfriend then? Danger authorized personnel only. Should be unstable protocol. Checking turbine pressure. Seismic recording. Ooh. Error. Enable seismological recording. Yeah, sure. Open signal radio, huh? Interesting. I don't know what that means, but it might be something for later, perhaps. Oh well, this is, I think this is a decent place to pause for now. This game is different. I would certainly say that this game is different because it's almost kind of going for like old school, almost like point and click adventure kind of gameplay. Not in terms of specifically point and click, but in terms of like that vibe of game. You know, where you wander around, solve puzzles, all that kind of stuff. And then it's almost like the combat is just an extra bit in there. I can understand why you had that option at the start. Being all like, oh, you can play the game with less combat if you want. I can understand that now. Combat, I think, is going to take me a bit of time to get used to because it does feel... I can see where people were saying the game was a little janky on that. Because you've got that dodge thing, and unless you specifically use the dodge function, you can't dodge attacks. And in order to dodge, you've got to be aiming at an enemy and just press A at the right time. So it's not quite active. In a way, it's almost vaguely turn-based. Like, it's okay if you've got one enemy, but if there's more than one, then I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time dodging. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, time for a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Oh, are we back? Yep, there we go. There we're back. Okay, right. Probably going to get into another fight somewhere along the route here. What time is it?
T-minus 10.
20 hours to 5 hours? What? Oh, nighttime is 8. Right, that's what it's saying. 8 till 5 is night. Yeah, so what is this and why is it here? Like, this feels important. Maybe something we'll find out about later, probably. Oh, we got the electricity running. You can tell because of the giant glowing cable. Sweet. Oh. That was just the opening, everyone. Yeah, an hour's worth of gameplay and then we get the title drop. I feel like that really should have happened when we, like, walked outside. Travel to the house. Okay, so we got that. I'll have a quick explore and mooch around here now that we've turned the power on, although I doubt there's much I can do. I will say, what there are elements of this game that are definitely janky, the sound design is really fucking good. Like, every time you go into, like, tight corners and tunnels and stuff, you do get this sort of sense of, like, wind blowing and stuff like that. That's always nice to see.
Le Scale, Sailor's Aperitif. Available in all grocery stores. I hate this drink.
Okay. Why'd you comment on it then?
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Right, that's from the other side. Down there was something we needed a little winch thing on, wasn't it? No, I don't think we can actually fall off. Looks like we can, but we can't actually.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
You're also unlocked from the other side.
This door has no handle.
And you don't have a handle, okay.
Completely locked.
Huh. Interesting. Don't forget your dodge. I just slightly wonder if maybe we should have gone through that other door, because then we would at least have known where the hell it comes out. But, oh well. What's my current objective? Get to the garage. Okay, well, let's have a quick mooch around the area first, shall we?
Completely locked.
Maybe I should have gone through that gate. Makes me wonder where I would have ended up.
I loved that statue. Well, before the cult vandalized it.
Why is there always a cult? Ooh. Does it open, or is it just wobbling back and forth like that? If it doesn't open, how are we supposed to tell what cables colors to use? Yep, there it is. Yellow, blue, black, white. Yellow, blue, black, white. Sweet.
Long time no see, Boisseau's Park.
I probably shouldn't be here yet.
Nothing.
Like, I feel like this game has a very strict order of events, and I should probably stick to it. Still, useful. Ooh, what'd I do? Oh, well, that's a bit annoying, because that means I just wasted a bunch of time. Well, we found out where that goes to, at least. So now it's 4 o'clock. Great.
I can still smell the perfume of stamps and papers. But no one will come to pick up the mail tonight.
Powder. Ooh. I definitely saw blue first. It's sort of just opened up a crack. No. Hmm. Blue, black, yellow, white, yellow. Blue. Nice. Take that back. Might as well set it up while we can.
Ahead, Boisseau's Park in the beach. Left, St. Exel's Church. It won't open from this side.
Alright. Okay, so the park, presumably the area we'll be heading to next in terms of like main stuff, seems to have two entrances, probably something that will be related to puzzle solving. Like two entrances, two halves of the park, we got a back and forth. But we set them up, so that's something.
Now that the town's current is better, I can access the house's attic again.
Do we specifically need to? I thought we needed to get into the garage. Well, guess we're going up here. So is this the part where you find out your husband was being very secretive about things? Seems likely.
Completely locked.
So completely locked probably means never going to open. You know, like, oh, this is broken, as used to be at Silent Hill. Up we go. Scrap, very good.
It looks like some of Pierre's homemade music for me. I thought it was lost since the moving in. I love that music.
Oh, goody. Well, we won't be listening to any of the music for obvious reasons. Just in case.
My lava lamp. I love it. Pierre probably hid it here, out of reach. Can't believe he'd think it's just a passing trend. Poor guy never understood anything about home decor.
Sure, if lava lamps are that high
Some music.
brow. Let's not, please. Stop it.
Full repaint of the arcade, 2,100 francs. I know you love it for real, Pierre. But we are going to need to have a discussion about it. Calmly. Nothing.
Ooh, gas mask.
This suit. I was in the attic with him when everybody disappeared. I remember wearing it, but we just had one.
What? What were you doing? That required like a full gas mask has that style setup. What were you? What required that? Better not take too many mistakes. Okay, we haven't used a razor apparently.
Honey, I finally finished my restoration project for this arcade machine. And I've got a challenge for you. I know you love a good one, so try to beat my best score. You will win something I'm sure will bring back good memories.
Oh no.
I'm sure I know what it is. I could attach it to my gun.
What are we doing? Trains of Rage. Wha- Switch rail. What?
So, help the trains find their destination by switching the direction of the rails.
Okay.
Trains spawn on the left of the map. The big sign indicates the color of the next train.
Okay.
Bring trains to the station using the same color. Don't make travelers angry. If this bar is full, we've lost. Oh, sweet! A bonus! I can slow all the trains down every now and then. And there goes the score. Best score. Get ready to leave me a place.
This is very strange. So how do we... Uh-oh. Can I tell you I'm not great at this sort of stuff? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I've taken you in totally the wrong fucking direction. On so many... Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Damn it. I can't concentrate on two at once. Hang on, where do you... No, you need to... And you just missed the track. Nice.
Damn it.
Oh. Oh. Once you get stuck on that road, it's so hard.
you'll take the bus.
I can barely keep up with that. Have I actually got to beat this for the sake of... Hang on, have I actually got to beat this in order to advance the story? I don't think I can do that. Like, I legitimately do not think I have the mental capacity to pull this off. Like, I can do it at this level. Fine. Whatever. Like this I can do. Also, hello, entire. Great. Can we just stick on the easy face, please? So we need to go up. Yeah. Okay. You need to go up. Red goes up there. Need to switch. Oh, damn it, that went totally the wrong fucking way. Never mind.
Next time, you'll take the bus.
Green, so you need to go up. You need to go down. What? No, I sent you down! Oh, god damn it. I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Unless the game decides to take pity on me or something. Great.
Next time, you'll take the bus.
I swear, it looks like it's on the right track, and then it just doesn't go on it for some reason. Well, I know why. Focus on... Oh, now you know what? Oh,
Yes.
got it.
Take that, dear.
Dear God,
I heard a sound behind the arcade.
I'm out. I don't care. I'm stopping. My God, that was annoying. That was not fun. Oh God, that was intense.
Damn. You always know how to surprise me.
Grab late. What? A laser I can. Oh. So that wasn't even the main... That was... Sure. Wasn't even part of the main story. Right. So do we actually have... Never mind. Joy of joys, that apparently wasn't part of the main story. What the hell did we come up here for then? I thought that was the whole point. Like, we'd unlocked this and now we could, like, explore and find something, I guess. But there's nothing up here. That's weird. Well, tell you what, let's swing into the kitchen. We can dump the stuff in the inventory. And we can top up our health at the fridge, hopefully. Why is there something written on it? I don't know, I can't seem to rotate it around to actually properly look. Don't know. I'm assuming that just having that in my inventory is fine, but I don't know.
A little perfection for the road.
Oh, so it gives me like passive health regen. Interesting.
Completely locked.
Hang on, where did I... Hang on. It says I can craft stuff, right? But it hasn't told me how. 'Cause I've got all that stuff, and I'm like, well, okay, so I can craft this. It hasn't mentioned how. I know it says that at night that'll be used. So unless that's how it works, it's more of a case of collect up all the crafting equipment and then your character will just make shit out of it at night. Which is one possibility. So what are we doing now? Because, hang on. Get to the garage. Prove your gun in the... Oh, in the shanty? But I thought to check there.
I could attach this laser to my gun, see if that makes me more precise.
Sure. Sweet. I'm assuming there's not much else we can do here.
Ne m'oublie pas. Mange un grand bol de spécial crabs avant et après t'être lavé les dents.
So I'm assuming that's like warning me, hey, time's running down. Well, I don't know if we can end a day early, but if we can, we probably should at this juncture. Let's see. It said we're supposed to get into the garage, but I don't even know where that is. Oh, it could be downstairs, maybe? Ah.
I almost never set foot in here. There's gotta be something.
Ooh. That's the thing. We also have this.
Wow, a projector. I thought I would forget its existence with my school years. What is it doing down here?
Interesting. So we've got that
What?
weird...
What is that? I can't believe all this was under the house. What was he doing here?
Those look like the crystals I saw back in the lighthouse.
Isn't it exactly the same gem I have attached on my bracelet? Where did he find it? He was apparently willing to ship it to be analyzed?
Ooh. Ooh. Use the power switch to turn it on and off. Press the bypass switch to cancel the effect of the equalizer on the... What? Why? Okay, hang on. I don't even know why I'm doing this. We got a light on in here or something?
Let's shed some light on this.
As a start.
If you're listening to this, you are probably the person sent by the office to continue my investigation. Well, at least I hope. My name is Matthew Banks, and I started this work about a year ago. As stated in my previous reports, I infiltrated the lighthouse last month, but they just found out that a tape was missing, and I think they're on to me now. I used to borrow tapes during the night, but this time they noticed before I could bring them back. I didn't have time to use the new filtering machine, but I left the tape inside it. I hope it's safe there with you. Since I have to leave, I prepared the way for you, and I have regrouped all of my ongoing work onto 3 different boards, each including a guiding tape. The first one gathers my studies on the audio signal coming from the oceanic floor, which was the reason our interest was piqued by St. Exel in the first place. The second board will give you more details on the local cult, whose believers call themselves the Devoted. The third board is about Operation White Medusa, which is probably why you're here now. We are now definitely forced to recognize that the village of St. Exel is the center of great political and scientific interest, as we first suspected. I hate to leave like this, but I'm afraid my time has come. During the last 2 weeks, the lighthouse had trouble acquiring new information from ashore. Apparently some kind of technology has been jamming their signal. Is there some kind of expert trying to hack the operation? I'll leave it to you to find out.
That was interesting. Okay.
Passports? Money from different countries? This man was not your usual anybody. Oh. And there's also boat tickets to leave for Plymouth, England. He was planning on leaving. Just wasn't sure when.
Listen first. Okay.
What is this folder? Your next objective. I'll study that during the night. A bit of reading always helps.
Okay, spy papers. Pick up. So hang on, what we got? We got blood signal positions. What, blood signal? So something moved from South Atlantic to the north. Apparently we can move. I didn't realize.
In 1977, an ultra-low frequency sound was picked up by scientists south of the Atlantic Ocean. But no one succeeded in identifying the structural composition of this acoustic phenomenon, and many theories were put forward. Spy submarine, human aeronautical activities on the surface, or even tests of explosives resonating through the abyss. The case remained closed for 2 years until a second sound was recorded 2,000 kilometers from Namibia. This time, the subject worried specialists. The position of the two recordings suggests the movement of something. In 1984, the sound was picked up again, several times around the Bermuda Triangle. Governments in many countries decided to classify all information about this issue as confidential, and the general public was kept away. While tracking other countries' progress, our secret services discovered in '86 that the French government was particularly interested in the matter, and that they put in motion a special program called Rorqual, a scientific project mainly dedicated to the understanding of unknown oceanic noises. We then decided in 1987, based on what we found in the village of St. Exel, and considering that this last signal was recorded off the coast of French Brittany, that it made perfect sense for me to start our investigation here. During my time, I discovered a platform for listening and monitoring seismic activities at the heart of the lighthouse. Only recently, and thanks to an information trading deal I made with the cult, I got myself recruited there as a maintenance agent. It allowed me to find that the lighthouse crew is, in fact, following the movement of an object which turns out to be a French military submarine. So was it only a submarine that we tracked from the beginning? But its movements are inconsistent. How did it produce this noise that we regularly pick up? I copied a lot of tapes and left them inside the hideout, but they're all still encrypted. I was hoping to get more information from it, but I spotted a car in front of the house tonight, and it's clearer than ever now that my time to leave has come.
A submarine? A submarine slowly moving north over 10 years? I mean, I know submarines can theoretically spend an extended period of time underwater, but I think 10 years is stretching it. But, interesting. Okay.
Infiltrating the cell in the heart of the lighthouse made me realize that the French government is very concerned about the development of the situation here in St. Exel. The development of the sect, as well as the growing anomalies observed in the population and nature, are monitored in a sustained manner. They came to realize that if they do not act, this situation will eventually draw the attention of the entire country to St. Exel. I had, in my hands, documents detailing an operation called White Medusa. The purpose of which was to methodically isolate and capture everybody in the village. Do they think that the people here are all sick or contaminated with something? Or do they mean to sweep this affair under the rug? They seem to foresee two possible scenarios for carrying out Operation White Medusa. As if by coincidence, there are incidentally two events which attract almost all the population in the same place. The village festival, which takes place during a whole weekend, or a fair organized by the village school. I was able to reconstruct on the map the assaults considered in each of these possible scenarios. A large number of troops will be deployed, and they can easily prevent anyone from escaping by blocking the main accesses and roads. They will proceed using heavy trucks and toxic gas to control and direct the crowd toward them. The inhabitants of St. Exel have a Damocles sword over their head, but they don't know of its existence, nor when it will fall.
Okay, that's curious, because we know that this town has been isolated and cut off. And it seems as though, I mean, based on what our character said when we were up in the attic, it seems as though she was wearing a gas mask when something happened. But it's hard to say what exactly. So, I mean, it could be that the main character is just nuts, and all of these so-called ghosts we've been seeing are real soldiers walking around the town that we're actually killing. Might be a tad dark, but it could be a possibility. Or maybe she was affected by the gas, but in a different way. That's weird. Or it could be that that was their plan, and whatever paranormal entity has taken over this area has like subverted that plan for its own like goals. Like maybe the military has been taken over, and then after the military was taken over, they like activated the plan and like twisted it and changed it. That's another possible option. The Devoted.
In many areas, the life in St. Exel has deteriorated sharply in recent years. Local studies tend to show that nature has adopted an abnormal behavior. Some species started proliferating more than before, while others suffered the opposite effect. Some animals became aggressive towards humans, and some bird species completely migrated and left the region for good. We've also seen a lot of upheaval in the behavior of inhabitants of the village and their health. Ultimately, it led to many people leaving, which left only the ones who didn't have a choice. A real change is taking place, and no one seems to understand where it's coming from. Additionally, these extraordinary happenings have been rumored in the region, which isn't improving the situation. The village has become a place of attraction for people bathed in pseudosciences, esoteric and the occult, to say the least. They now see this place as a central home to their mythology. One movement eventually took over the others and established itself as the popular cult, the Devoted. They managed to obtain this importance by being omnipresent in their protests. They vandalized sites in large areas surrounding the village, which made the local press very keen on showcasing them, and ultimately helped a great deal in converting more people to their cause. According to my research, it is governed by a certain Aurora K. I couldn't find a lot of information regarding her, but managed to steal some pictures by following her after a public meeting with the population. She built her movement on the belief in the existence of an abysmal entity which would sow its harmful influence over the region and towards the inhabitants of St. Exel. To calm this underwater entity, they tirelessly seek the culprits for this curse. They unearth and send ashore on deteriorating ships coffins containing the bodies of people who have always lived here. If the boat returns and runs aground on the coast, the person and their family are pardoned. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like they've shifted into high gear by sending people who are still alive to sea. These are just rumors, and people who go missing may have simply decided to leave the area. They never communicated their plans with me regarding the future of their protest, and I'm not sure where they'll meet yet. My theory is that they'll probably regroup either near the White Manor or the local church.
Okay. Interesting. So they dig up old bodies to determine whether a family is, like, quote-unquote, guilty of something? Because they believe that someone in the past did something to piss off this entity? I think that's what he was saying. Huh. That's kind of weird. It's something, sorry, I sort of chuckled halfway through that, because he described it as an abysmal entity. I think the phrase you were looking for is abyssal. Close, like points for effort there, but not quite. I mean, you could say abysmal, like technically that does work as a word in context, but abysmal just means like something bad or awful, so it works in context. But if you're thinking of something like deep and like underground, then the word you're looking for is abyssal. Just for reference. Sorry, that I kind of chuckled halfway through that because of that. It was just like, always makes me laugh. Ooh. Free ammo. Okay, so we've got to get this. Ow, that's smart. Okay, so we need to work out... Press the bypass switch, but we can't activate that. Use this dial to change the play speed. Use UV meter or volume meter display represents the signal level. The screen displays the current frequency of the equalizer. Frequency selector. Did he mention what numbers we're looking for? Hang on. The bloop. Oh, we're actually calling... Oh, we are going for the bloop then. I was... You know, that thought crossed my brain and so much happened I kind of forgot. For the record, the bloop is a real thing. It was an ultra-low frequency sound that was detected in the South Atlantic, I guess back in 1977. I didn't think it was that early. I thought it was later than that, but whatever. And... it was a mystery about what it was for years. Ultimately, it was determined it was just an ice sheet sliding against itself. It was just the sound that came from the Arctic. Or, well, the Antarctic, I should say. It was ultra low frequency. Some people thought, oh, maybe it's some giant creature that exists under the water. No. Sorry, but no. Definitely not. Not going to happen. Yeah, who the hell cares? Okay, so I don't know exactly what I need to set the thing to. Like what frequency and stuff I need to set it to. But I tell you what, it's 5 o'clock. So we'll take a quick break and I'll see if I can crack this little puzzle when I get back. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's see if we can futz our way through this. So I don't know what we're aiming for. The game hasn't specifically, like, told us that. So, hang on. We cannot access the bypass switch. Can we? No, it's crossed off. So, we get hash. Whatever the hell that does. Kind of makes things wobble a bit. So 4 is use this dial to change the play speed. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Controls are not massively intuitive. What am I even aiming for on this? I feel like I've missed something here. Hang on. Are there any, like, clues anywhere about this?
Voilà.
I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, I get that it wants me to decode the tape, because, like, that's the objective, right? Go to sleep and study the spy's documents. Oh. So I'm not supposed to decode the tape yet. Ah. I might not be able to do that yet. Okay. That could be why I can't crack it. Makes sense. Well, I guess I completed day 1. Yeah, this game is very oddly paced. Like, I get that they wanted the whole day-night cycle thing, but did we really need it? Or did you just really want to include it? I don't know. It's weird. I mean, maybe it'll actually come more into play as we go through the game, but I don't know. That's the bathroom. That's not where the bedroom is. Where's the bedroom? I'm not sure about the camera switching thing. Sleepy, sleepy night, night time.
His voice still echoes in my head. I need to know more. Let's find that antenna on the village beach. This tape recorder is helpful during late nights. Don't judge me, Pierre. It's my only way to hear a human voice now.
Ooh. Jammed signal.
I finished reading the documents Matthew Banks had left for his replacement, who never came. Matthew apparently needed to join the lighthouse maintenance team to gain access to the Rorqual cell. To achieve this, he was forced to make a deal. The sect could help him get hired quickly, but in exchange, Matthew would have to pass on the information obtained once there. He didn't know why the cult was interested in all this, but he needed them, so he agreed in order to continue his investigation. Matthew knew that the Rorqual cell used a specific radio frequency to communicate with the outside. Just before his departure, he discovered that the cell could no longer connect to this very frequency. The radio worked well, but the signal of this wave was scrambled, which prevented transmissions. It looked like sabotage, but who was behind it all? A member of the lighthouse team? Another spy? Only one thing was clear to him. If someone had wanted to disturb the signal, he would have gone through the big antenna of St. Exel. I have already spotted it in the past. It is on the quays towards the beach. I just have to go there.
On the beach, huh?
I'm sure it's this giant blue rock under the house that must be responsible for our bubble that protects and keeps monsters away from our home. The crate of rocks came with a bunch of analysis papers that probably had to be shipped with the set. I don't understand all this paperwork, but these rocks seem to have totally unexpected properties. I don't know if there is any connection between the monsters and this rock, and why it would have an effect on them and not me.
Listen first, didn't I listen to this?
If you're listening to this, you are probably the person sent.
Yeah. Okay, so we got some interesting information there. I thought I had to get the tape out of the thing. Like, didn't he say that? Don't know, weird. I feel like it kind of set up to say, hey, go and find that tape, and then didn't do anything with it, so... Don't know. Odd. Alright.
I always forget to drink.
We're definitely gonna need that. Okay, so my current objective is what? Beach? Find antenna at the beach. Where is the beach? I don't actually know where the beach is.
Ahead, Boisseau's Park in the beach. Left, St. Exel's Church.
Okay. Maybe we gotta go through the park to get there, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like
The
it.
soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark.
So the soldiers did execute their plan. So the only reason she survived is because she was wearing the gas mask. Okay, fine, got that. Why are they now occupying the town? Like, what happened? So the soldiers come in, they evacuate everybody save for our main character because she
Completely locked.
happened to be wearing a gas mask at the time, so she wasn't affected by all the gases. Fine. The soldiers evacuate everybody, and then presumably whatever weird thing happened. I guess? Uh-oh. Oh, that'll do it. Nice. I did press the wrong button and accidentally blasted rather than not, but actually that worked out quite well. Yeah, the combat, I'm thinking, is a lot more strategic than an action-focused game. Okay, so there's the lighthouse. Is that where we're going to go? Because she said go to the beach. Because the lighthouse wasn't really on a beach.
Left. The White Manor and the lighthouse.
I don't know where the beach is. You'd think there'd be a sign for the beach of all places. Like, it's a beach. It's kind of where everybody wants to go. Well, okay, let's have a mooch around here. Because we've already got this all set up. So that's another thing, of course, because I did that yesterday, it means I saved my energy power thing for today. Which is good. I see a mushroom.
Let's take a walk. Just you and me. Park mausoleums were not spared by the cult either. They are a real scourge for this village.
Damn it. I've still got the health regen effect, so I suppose that's something.
I could not finish fixing this fence because the damn bird stole my van's key, where all my tools are. I have been trying to get them back, but it's nested high up, and I can't seem to attract it. If you manage to get my keys back, please call me at the number written on my truck, Mr. Levins. I'm going to need something to break those.
Okay.
I feel that the wind turbine is going to need a little help from me to launch. Sweet. It was enough to start the turbine.
Why?
Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus picatrix. I know you, you little flying thief. They keep their precious loot inside their beak, which makes it really hard to get back. To prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
Interesting.
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. We often forget the path that brings us back to the finish, to the beginning, to the start. Yes, to the start.
We need to get...
Look who's smart.
Gotcha.
That will teach you to look at me sideways. I don't think I can get used to it.
Do we have to, like, get rid of all the scarecrows in order to attract the bird down? Is that what it's saying? I think that's what it's implying. Then I need to lure it with a mushroom.
My bag.
I think that's what the game's trying to tell me.
Take that. The people of St. Exil suffered so much in recent years. It's moving to see that they tried their best to maintain the festivals and other traditions.
I guess. I do have to do that occasionally because it's a saving mechanic.
Ahead, the beach and Assumption Church. Right, viewpoint.
There's the beach.
Beach access and renovation. I am the repairman in charge of fixing this gate. I've found a way to supply current to this unpredictable electrical panel. I've linked it to one of the small wind generators we have in the village. As long as there is wind, there will be current. Only issue is that while I was fixing it, one of those freaking birds stole the key from my van. If you find them, please bring them to my office. Mr. Levins.
Okay, so yeah, we need to get the... whatchamacallit? Huh.
Minus the birdie should feel free to leave its nest now. Now I need to attract it.
Yeah. Do I need to put the thing somewhere specific? Or we're just throwing it on the floor near to
Birdie,
the...
it's between you and me now.
I'm assuming, and this is a little bit wrong button. No, that's not right either. No, neither's that. Got it right. I'll remember it in a minute. You want it?
Now that the scarecrows are gone, I need something to attract it. Now that the scarecrows are gone, I need something to attract it.
Do I have to put it somewhere specific? Because if I do, I don't know where.
Amongst birds living in the park, you will find the Corvus picatrix. They keep their precious loot, and to prevent such situations, scarecrows were installed by local farmers.
Yeah, it's like, I know what I gotta do, I don't know where to put it so he'll, like, pay attention to it. Find a way to attract a crow. There you go. Maybe if I just leave it alone, it'll fly down. There it is.
Its nest. There. We told you stealing was bad. Now, I only need to find the truck.
Nice. Okay, so I can get into his truck. Presumably that'll also let me access something that can drop down the thing. So which one's his truck? Oh, wait, wasn't that, there was a thing down here. A van. Is it this one? Yep, that's the one.
Probably not an organized person. He left a client's tape inside his toolbox.
Hello, Mr. Levant. I'm calling you because I have, again, a problem with the digital code that you installed last year. As I can't see very well at night, I asked you to make each key sound different. But for a few days when I entered the code you gave me, 2 keys no longer make noise. Listen! Could you contact me when you get my message? This is becoming a real problem for me.
Aha.
Excellent.
Yet another axe. Kind of a shame they keep breaking on me every 5 seconds. Okay, so what I gotta do is I gotta break that barrier, which unfortunately I doubt I can do from down here. Then grab the fuse box thing, whatever it's called, this. I just realized I was going the wrong bloody way. And then I can use the ladder to get up here, and it's that whole sort of roundabout thing. It's quite a common puzzle type.
Stay on the floor.
Nice. Circuit breaker, that's it. Couldn't think of what it was called. That's fine. Okay, so presumably we got the thing spinning, so that's good. We've already powered this up. Blue, black, white, yellow. Blue, black, white, yellow. Nice. Do I... Is it still open? Ah, no. Never mind. So yeah, we've got to leave it in there in order to do that. Fair enough.
The beach. Here we go.
What's the point of that? Oh. Well, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's not good.
I think I found the antenna.
Yeah, you think? Ooh, flares used to create ammunition.
Behind Boisseau's Park. Left, Assumption's Church. Ahead, Restaurant Panier à Crabe. Nothing.
Is that restaurant Bread and Crab?
Perfect. The Keys were a place of the particularly intense fishing that supplied the region. Following the drop in activity, this fishing port was converted into a simple marina. It is always possible at low tide to find fishing traps with shellfish in them.
Is it? Let's well make a save while I'm here.
This trap doesn't look the same as the others. The stitches are finer. But this one's empty. How shellfish of you.
Yeah, I don't know if that coloring in the water is supposed to be there or not.
This bridge needs a lever to unlock it.
Does it?
An anti-cult movement sticker. I'll speak out against you. This sect seems to have been terrorizing the people of St. Exel for too long.
Alright, well, let's see what we can find.
This gas pump is probably older than me. Afraid of no boat anymore, are you? You are the one I'm looking for.
Oh, are we? Okay. Apparently we're looking for a cog. I didn't know we were looking for a cog, but apparently we were looking for one. What is that noise? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a big uh-oh. What? What? Oh, repel. Hold for 1 second. I see. I was wondering why it was slowing me down then. It was tutorializing something. So, the rappel thing is like gets rid of an enemy? Because I noticed there were 3. And
Mackerel in white wine or mussels marinara. Fisherman's menu. Salmon tartare and grilled sea bream. Sounds better than it tastes. Exhibition of original moonstone furniture.
Moonstone? I suppose you got to evolve your Clefairy somehow.
Not too professionally closed. The way I like them. What happens if I remove this circuit breaker?
Let's find out. Uh-oh. Huh?
Snow? You gotta be kidding me.
What? That's a submarine.
No way in hell.
What the hell? Did we just time travel?
I'll turn into an ice block if I stay like that. I need to get warmer clothes at the house. Fast.
Well, can't we just put the thing back in? Okay, maybe not. Let's go inside. It should be warmer in here. Okay, so apparently we accidentally turned it to winter. That's a thing. Tiptoes.
Completely locked. I am a living experiment on sugar.
Nice. I won't say no to a little bit of passive health regen. Never a bad thing.
A note from the local fishermen about seagulls. Obviously, they spent their time stealing the shellfish from traps. This could have an impact on future deliveries. There is a lot of other information that could be useful to me. I'll write that down.
Okay.
We all had these experiences at least once. You come across a restaurant. Outwardly, it seems unpretentious and quite shabby, but the cuisine is in fact exceptional. Well, this restaurant wasn't one of them. The food there was atrocious.
Fair enough.
If only the kitchen lived up to the view. Pierre really wanted us to eat here, but I always managed to find an excuse not to. I would give anything to have these moments with him now. They left a message. For me? I'm going to be curious.
Restaurant answering machine.
Honey, it's me. I did something stupid. Again. I dropped the key to the restaurant in the gutter in front of the post office, and I can't get it back. I know you have a lot of work with the ending exhibition, but as soon as it's over, can you open to artisan with the double? I don't understand why so many people are attracted by a stupid secretary that unlocks with the help of light. Our superb cooking skills should be enough for them. In any case, before they start their work, don't forget to store our most important items in this secretary. We'll just have to remember to put them away before reopening the exhibition. And most importantly, don't forget to put inside what the Doro gave us to access their garden. Sorry to be your super mega burden. Love ya.
What? I only caught like half of that.
I am gonna need a key for this one. When the new owner bought the restaurant from the famous craftsman George, they decided to keep the moonstone furniture from his personal collection. This stone is very sensitive to light and shines brightly when exposed to daylight.
Oh. Okay. That's random, but sure, fuck it, whatever.
That's what was making all the noise upstairs.
Whoa.
Why is this furniture moving by itself? Am I going crazy?
What the hell? Can't seem to do anything with it.
I can feel the humidity on this floor. It's no longer watertight. Explains the closure for renovation of the restaurant. Luckily, some light seeps through these boards, so I can see something.
Huh. Okay, I think what I gotta do, if I block it, right? That's it. So I need to get in the way when they teleport. Oh, it looks like, do they jump between 3 places? Oh, that's annoying. Hang on. 2. No, it should be. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Okay, hang on. I think I got it. If I just wait... Yeah, one more. Now we move out of its way. This should work? If I'm understanding the puzzle correctly.
Yes! The light has touched the secretary. It's probably unlocked now.
Okay. That was... I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing, but yes.
Dero's house key. That's a big one. Probably a gate or something nearby.
Below. Okay. What I realized is that A, you can block them when they move, because I sort of did that by accident one time, and B, that they were like reflecting light around the room. So I very quickly put 2 and 2 together in my head. I didn't have a chance to explain it because I was too busy trying to do it. But there we go. That's something. Huh. That's a neat little puzzle. Like, I feel like it could have explained itself
I'm gonna need
better.
a key for this one.
But I managed to work it out, so I suppose I'm not complaining. There was a clue in that tape, but I'll be honest with you, that guy's accent was so strong I didn't really catch it. It was a bit unfortunate. But that's more of a me problem. I struggle with accents, so... Especially thick
It's like
accents.
we instantly changed the season. But not for the better.
Okay, so I think we need to go back... I mean, based on what she was saying, we need to go back to the house to get some proper clothes. I should probably do that sooner rather than later. Because, yeah.
Damn. I can't use the door because of the snow.
That's fine. We weren't planning to use the door. Like, we had to solve a puzzle where we stopped using the door in order to get through there, so...
I've never seen St. Exo under this amount of snow. Find the positives, Elise. That's good.
So I guess this weather swapping thing's gonna be a mechanic. An odd mechanic, but I guess it is.
I left my clothes in one of the cabinets in the hall.
Which hall? Upstairs hall? So we can choose to sleep whenever then, huh? That's interesting.
Completely locked.
I guess not an upstairs hall then.
A little perfection for the road.
Yeah, where are these clothes? Like, in the hole. Wait, was that? No. Like, there's a lot of clothes I'm seeing scattered around the place, but none of them are winter clothes. And you said cabinet in the hole, which is not a very specific location. Hole meaning hole. Okay. Do I need to go to a certain location in order to put them on, or do I automatically equip them when it's cold? Okay.
Who cares?
How? What? How did you learn to do that? Camera got into the wrong place there. So you're telling me that you just learnt to do that? Does anyone else feel like we missed a step somewhere? Like, is it just me?
Circuit breaker inside the antenna. The cult was stealing them. They probably had tons of them. I'm sure it was what was blocking the submarine's communication. The sect seems to know more than what Matthew imagined. He thought the devotees met at the Assumption Church. I will try my luck there.
I'm extremely confused right now. I mean, I'm not in and of itself complaining about the mechanic. Like a mechanic where you can switch between seasons, that's fine, I guess, in and of itself. It's more the execution of the explanation. Like, there was no build-up to that. Like, you know, we wrench out a circuit breaker from the thing, and suddenly it's like, oh yeah, by the way, that's going to turn it to winter now. And then we go back and get our winter clothes, and the game is like, oh yeah, by the way, you can just switch between seasons now. Huh? Like pacing, it's a thing. It's a thing, as are explanations, for the record.
This bridge could do with a nudge.
Oh, can we only put the lever in one place? Oh, okay. I kind of thought maybe we could switch the levers to different locations. No, apparently it was a one-time use thing. That's a bit annoying, actually.
It won't open from this side.
We got another gear.
Welcome to one of the original creations from George's workshop.
Where the hell am I even trying to get to?
Yet so close. May the force be with you.
Shut up.
You know it as well as I. The devil hides in the details. The solution of this puzzle too.
I'm trying to think, because I need to. I can't do that. Oh, unless no, because then I wouldn't be able to. No, because then I can't push, because I need to go around. No, I can't do that. That's not what I'm thinking. Oh, unless. No, how do we. How do I get into there? But.
Yet so close. Behind all great puzzles lies an even greater man.
Okay, so the only thing we've got is. We could go that way. Ah, unless. Oh, that's what we got to do. Okay.
For each coin you can get, a prize awaits you near Nico the Robot in George's workshop.
No.
Good luck with this puzzle.
Oh, damn it, I did it one too far.
We'll figure this one out easily, I hope.
Alright, I got it. No, because now I need to... Ah, that's not going to work. Because if I push you back there, so that I can... Now I can't move the bloody block.
You know it as well as
Shut
I.
up!
The devil hides in the details. The solution of this puzzle, too.
Okay, so that won't work because of that moving in the way. Oh, shoot, I see it.
One, it's the easiest, I'm sure of it.
Oh, fuck, that won't even go either. Every time I think I got a solution, it just doesn't work. What time? Oh, God, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, we're going to have to leave that one for next time. And you know what? I think there is going to be a next time. I'm kind of into this. It's weird. I understand what people were saying in some of the reviews I read about it being kind of janky. Like, I get that. There is definitely a level of jank here. But honestly, it's a level I can kind of deal with. I'm curious where this is going at this point. Because it's introduced a lot of elements. And I have this feeling, I don't know if they're going to nail the execution. But it should be interesting. Like, it'll certainly be... It's something I want to see. It's something I want to see where this goes. So I think I am going to make a series out of this. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's definitely a weird one, but I like weird. So yeah, we'll keep it going. We'll see where this goes. I definitely think, and I'll see if I can work on that puzzle because it's like I'm close to a solution, but I'm not quite there. So yeah, that's a weird one. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye bye.